Greetings everybody, I'm Base6286 and we're back with more Final Fantasy IX. Now, I did say that we're going to do something a little more interesting in this episode, but we're going to have to save that, because we actually have some preparations we have to take care of. First of all, we're going to head over to Treno here. We haven't been here in a while, but there's some things we can do in here that I wasn't able to finish up in the last episode. One, not terribly important, but we've got a couple Stellazio coins that we've been holding on to, so we can head over, and I figured while we're in Treno, we might as well trade those in. I mean, we're here, might as well do it. Doesn't make any sense not to, I don't think. Get some nice items for it, so. If you remember, this is the crazy bird lady that likes collecting the coins, so. Let's talk to her. And first, let's give her the Capricorn, which we picked up in Daguerreo, or however you pronounce that crazy place's name. And quack, quack, quack. She'll give us 20,000 gil. Not too shabby. And the Sagittarius, I don't remember exactly where we picked that up. Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember. But we gave it to her, so she has it now. And she'll quack, and we get a Rosetta ring. Not terribly amazing, but it's not too bad. We still have a couple more coins that we have to collect, though, but we can't get those yet, so we can't give them to her yet. So now that we've done that, we actually want to head over, not to the auction house, but to the weapon shop, actually. If you remember, there's a little pit/arena in there that will have monsters at certain points in the game that you can fight, and I think there's actually 2 of them you can fight on the 3rd disc here. I think we fought one already at the beginning of the disc, and there's one we can fight now that we're actually really near the end of the disc, so there it is down there. Now, what you want to do is I have Zidane here, and you want to make sure Zidane's equipped with the Sargantanas and has the Soul Blade ability. As long as you have those 2 criteria met, you'll be golden for this battle. Which is why I wanted to do this after we went to Daguerreo. So, what's going to happen with this is with Soul Blade, it guarantees whatever add status ability is on your weapon, it'll work on the enemy if they can actually be inflicted with it. And in this case, that's Petrify, and this guy is susceptible to Petrify. So if we use Soul Blade with the Sargantanas, voila, he's petrified, and we win the battle with not even breaking a sweat. You won't get any experience from petrified enemies. I'm not sure if you get AP either. You might get AP, but you don't get spoils from these arena battles anyways. From the battle itself, at least, you only get the prize. So, might as well just do it the easy way. It's not like we lose anything for it. So, we get another pair of running shoes. I think we have like 3 now, maybe 4. I'm not entirely sure how many exactly we have. I think that's like our 3rd set though. But, anyways, that's it for Treno. So. We have to head on back out here. I think I'm taking a long way around, actually, which is kind of lame, but oh well. We get to hear more of the awesome, crazy piano music in the background here. I really like Treno's music. It reminds me of those, I'm not sure if you guys know what these are, but player pianos, which are in, like, the old bars in the old days that would, they'd have, like, these reels of music on them, and they'd kind of play by themselves. They didn't need a person to play them. They were kind of cool. I don't know. This reminds me of that kind of, like, that old 20s American kind of feel. I don't know. But anyways, that's it for Treno for now, so let's head on out. And what we're going to want to do here is grab our airship once we can get to it. And we're actually going to want to make our way to Gizmaluk's Grotto again. So I'll meet you guys over here. Haha! Anyways, okay, so now that we're here, if you remember way back in Disc 1, when we got to listen to this awesome music, oh man, this is just a good music day for this video. I don't know, just lots of good music. Treno and this grotto. Either way, we can come in this room. If you remember way back when, there was a married couple here, and they've got some kids now, apparently. And there's this guy who likes Koopo Nuts, which we can give him one for another random item. And I'm actually going to save quick here. And it's dangerous outside. Yeah, well, we can handle it now, for the most part. If you remember, I had warned against coming up here when we first got to the grotto, because we'd get our butts owned, which we would, because there's some grand dragons up here, which are really powerful. Even at our level, they're still going to give us a hard time. I actually could probably find a battle with one here. I think as long as you're outside of the forest, it's a pretty much guarantee that you'll run into grand dragons. That's like all that shows up in the plains area. And yeah, here we go. So here it is. I'm not sure if I've actually shown one of these guys before, but I'll show a little bit of them now. These guys are weak to ice in case you want to actually try and fight them. I'm not going to, though. I'm going to try and get out of here. As you can see, he does a pretty nice chunk of damage, even for Vivi being in the back row and having some nice armor. But, yeah, I don't want to deal with this guy, so I said screw it, and we're just going to Soul Blade him with a Sargantanus and petrify him to get a victory. Again, we could face him at this point. The only thing that would cause you real trouble is his Thundaga spell. So equip like some thunder absorbing stuff or like auto reflect, things like that, and you'll pretty much be golden. And maybe antibody for his venom attacks. But what we really want to do here is find another enemy in the forest. I think you can tell what it is if you recognize that happy music. And yeah, here he is, another friendly monster. And this one's rainbow colored. How fancy. Anyways, this is a friendly Garuda, I think it is. I almost said Gerudo. It's not a Gerudo. I think it's a Garuda, but we want to give it a lapis lazuli. Yeah, Garuda, there we go. Because that's what it wants, so. We're actually going to finish up the friendly monster quest in this episode. We only have 2 left. One is this Garuda. Okay. Thanks a lot, buddy. Usually they tell you, give you a hint at the next friendly monster to find, but apparently he didn't. So that makes it kind of tricky to find the next one. But, lucky for all of you, I know where it is and what it is. And let me tell you, it's going to be a pain, but we'll get through it. So I'm going to save quick here. And then we'll head back through the grotto, which I'll just kind of cut out. And ta-da! Magic! We're on the other side! Alright. So now we're going to pick up our airship again, and we're going to head off to a little island. Kind of out... We've been there once before, actually, to pick up a chocograph. We haven't run into any encounters there yet, because we are on a chocobo, so... But we're kind of heading to, well, I'm going the wrong way now, but it's kind of to the northwest. If you can see, there's like a little island offshoot of this place that we're over now. There we go, now we're heading in the right direction. Yeah, it's this place. Unfortunately, you have to have a chocobo to get here, at least at this point, so I'll be right back. There we go. Okay, now, oh man. So this is kind of my party stats right now. I thought I'd just show you, and I'm actually going to quick save here. You can see where we are. I'm going to save because I'm going to get my butt handed to me. Guaranteed. And I just thought I'd show you guys this. So, here we go. This is a normal random battle in this place. And we're going to be up against the hardest enemy, random enemy, in the entire game. These guys even put a lot of the bosses up, give them a run for their money. They're crazy. I think they have 40,000 HP each, and a host of ridiculously powerful abilities. As you can see there, they just annihilated Steiner right off the bat. And they're pretty quick too. They'll usually get their turns all in succession. All 3 will go at like one after another. And what they like to do with these comets is they all target one character with them. So in case you have auto life on that character, like they'll get hit with a comet and then another one will target them, so even auto life doesn't really keep you alive here. So that's dumb. I thought I'd use the 6 dragons for the heck of it. I thought it might revive characters. It doesn't. It just kind of does random healing or not healing stuff to your party, so didn't help me out too much. If you're wondering why they're causing float to Zidane, it's to set up an attack called Snort, which will permanently remove a character from that battle. Not very friendly. And as you can also see, they have virus powders, so they can inflict virus on your team. So these guys are just a whole bag of fun, really. That's really what it is. And even at high levels, these guys can be kind of tricky. So yeah, I'm nowhere near strong enough to really take these guys on yet. As you can see, they're just kind of mopping the floor with me. And I thought I'd use the sacrifice with Zidane, because, well, one, we haven't seen it yet, and two, I actually thought what happens is Zidane sacrifices himself and, like, revives and heals your party, but apparently it doesn't revive your dead characters. So, yeah, I just kind of killed myself there, which is, well, whatever. It's not like I was going to win that battle anyway. There was no way. I'm pretty sure they're immune to petrify and everything like that, too, so. First game over screen. Yay! So, we're going to do a little bit of a reboot here. And, oh man, it took me a while to find what I was looking for. There's another friendly monster here, and, yeah, I got the beating knocked out of me. I even had to go back to Estogaza to remove the virus that was inflicted on one of my characters so that they could actually get AP for the upcoming battle. But there you go. As you can hear, more friendly monster music. This is the last of the friendly monsters that we can talk to. Of course, you could talk to him earlier if you really wanted to. Like, you don't have to find him last. But, or actually, no, I think you actually do have to find this one last. I think he doesn't appear until you find the other 9. So, yeah, just don't go after him until you find the other 9 friendly monsters. But he wants a diamond, so let's give it to him. He's rather bouncy. And thanks a lot. He'll do a little jig here and tell us that we can now reach the round guy, which might seem like a really bizarre thing for him to say, but it'll make more sense later. This is actually really, really important for a very, very tough optional boss that we're going to take on. We're actually going to take him on in the next video. It might seem a little early to do it, but with a little bit of grinding that I'm going to do, it'll be possible. So, yes, thanks you guys for watching, and join me next time when we take on the big round guy. See you guys then.